Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through action. Many people sit around waiting for confidence to magically appear, believing that one day they will wake up and suddenly feel ready to chase their dreams. But confidence does not work that way. It does not grow by thinking about it, wishing for it, or hoping that it will come. Confidence is built by doing, by stepping forward even when you feel uncertain, by taking risks, by facing challenges head on, and by proving to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. Think about a child learning to walk. They do not sit and wait until they feel confident enough to take their first step. No, they try, they stumble, they fall, and then they get back up. They do it again and again, and through the process of action, their balance improves. Their steps become steadier, and before long, they are walking without hesitation. Confidence is the exact same way. You do not become confident first and then take action. You take action first, and confidence follows. Too many people let fear hold them back. They wait for the perfect moment, telling themselves that they will start when they feel more prepared, when they have more knowledge, or when the fear goes away. But fear never completely disappears. The truth is, waiting for confidence before you act is like waiting for a fire to start before you gather the wood. It does not work that way. You must act despite fear, despite doubt, despite uncertainty. Every time you take a step forward, even when you are scared, you are training your mind to believe in your ability to handle challenges. Look at the people who succeed in life, whether in business, sports, or personal growth. They're not always the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. What sets them apart is their willingness to take action before they feel ready. They step forward, they make mistakes, they adjust, and they keep going. Every time they take action, their confidence grows because they gain experience. And experience is what builds unshakable self-belief. One of the biggest confidence killers is overthinking. People get trapped in their heads, analyzing every possible outcome, imagining all the ways they could fail, and in doing so, they paralyze themselves. The more you think and hesitate, the more fear grows. The only way to break this cycle is through action. Even small steps matter. If you are afraid of public speaking, start by speaking in front of a mirror. If you want to start a business but feel unsure, take the first step. Research, make a plan, talk to people who have done it. Each small action builds momentum, and with momentum comes confidence. Another reason why action builds confidence is that it provides proof. When you take action, you create real evidence that you are capable. If you speak up in a meeting despite being nervous, you prove to yourself that you can do it. If you take a leap and start that project, you prove to yourself that you have what it takes to begin. Confidence is not about having all the answers. It is about trusting yourself enough to figure things out along the way. Every successful person has moments of doubt. The difference is that they do not let doubt stop them. They use it as a challenge. They step forward and push through discomfort. Over time, those small victories stack up, and what once felt terrifying becomes second nature. You must be willing to take risks. Growth and confidence come from stepping outside of your comfort zone. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger your confidence becomes. Each time you push past fear, your mind learns that fear is not a stop sign. It is a signal that you are growing. Confidence is like a muscle. If you never use it, it remains weak. But if you train it, if you push yourself, if you consistently take action, it becomes powerful. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to build that strength. It is not about never feeling fear or doubt. It is about acting anyway. The more you do, the more you realize that you are capable of far more than you ever believed. Failure is something most people fear, but what they do not realize is that it is an essential part of success. Many believe that failure means they are not good enough, that they should give up, or that they are on the wrong path. This belief is what keeps people stuck, hesitant to take risks, and afraid to step out of their comfort zones. But the truth is, every failure is a lesson, every mistake is a stepping stone, and every setback is preparing you for a greater comeback. Success is not about avoiding failure. It is about learning from it, growing through it, and using it to become stronger. Look at anyone who has achieved greatness. Their journey is filled with moments of failure. Some of the most successful people in history have faced more failures than most people could imagine. They did not succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they refused to let failure stop them. Thomas Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before he successfully invented the light bulb. He did not see those failures as defeats. Instead, he saw them as necessary steps toward success. Each failure taught him something new, brought him closer to the right solution, and strengthened his determination. People often take failure personally, seeing it as a reflection of their worth or ability. They think, I've failed, so I must not be good enough. Or maybe I am just not meant for this. But failure does not mean you are incapable. It means you are trying, you are learning, and you are on your way to success. The only real failure is giving up. As long as you keep going, every failure you experience is just part of the journey, shaping you into the person who will eventually succeed. One of the biggest reasons people fear failure is because of how society views it. From a young age, people are taught that failing is bad, that making mistakes is something to be ashamed of. Schools punish mistakes, workplaces expect perfection, and social media highlights only the successes, making it seem like everyone else has it all figured out. But that is an illusion. Behind every success story, there are countless failures that no one sees. Every champion has lost before they won. Every entrepreneur has struggled before they thrived. Every expert was once a beginner who made mistakes. Failure provides the best lessons. When you fail, you gain experience. You learn what works and what does not. You develop resilience, persistence, and mental toughness. If you never fail, you never grow. Success does not teach you nearly as much as failure does. When things go smoothly, you might not stop to analyze why. But when you fail, you are forced to reflect, to adjust, and to come back stronger. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is how they respond to failure. Some let it break them, while others use it as fuel to push harder. When you fail, you have two choices. Let it define you or let it refine you. Those who succeed understand that failure is just feedback. It is not telling you to quit. It is telling you to improve, to try again, to find a better way. The most successful people are not the ones who never failed. They are the ones who failed the most, but never stopped moving forward. Failure also builds character. It humbles you, teaching you patience and perseverance. It makes you appreciate success even more because you know what it took to get there. If success came easily, it would not mean as much. The struggle, the setbacks, the obstacles, they are what make victory so rewarding. You must reframe the way you see failure. Instead of fearing it, embrace it. Instead of running from it, face it. Every time you fail, you are one step closer to success. Every time you stumble, you are building strength. Every challenge you overcome is making you unstoppable. The only way to truly fail is to stop trying. But if you keep going, if you keep learning, if you keep pushing, failure will not be the end of your story. It will be the reason for your success. The way you present yourself to the world shapes how people see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Confidence is not just about what you say, it is about how you carry yourself. Your presence speaks before you even open your mouth. The way you walk, the way you stand, the way you make eye contact, all of these things send a message about who you are. If you want to be seen as powerful, you must first believe that you are. You must speak with authority, walk with purpose, and stand with certainty. This is not just about impressing others. It is about convincing yourself that you belong in every room you enter. Many people shrink themselves because they doubt their worth. They avoid eye contact, speak too softly, and make themselves smaller to avoid attention. But this only reinforces insecurity. The way you hold yourself affects your mind. When you stand tall, shoulders back, head high, you instantly feel different. Your body sends signals to your brain, reinforcing confidence. Studies show that posture alone can change how you feel. Slouching, looking down, and closing yourself off physically can increase anxiety and self-doubt. But standing strong, taking up space, and holding your head high increase self-assurance and presence. Your voice is one of your most powerful tools. People who speak with confidence command attention. It is not just about what you say, but how you say it. A strong voice demands respect. Speaking too fast, mumbling, or using uncertain words like I think or maybe weakens your message. When you speak, do so with clarity and conviction. Own your words. Believe in what you are saying. You do not need to shout to be powerful. You need to speak with certainty. If you hesitate, if you second guess yourself, the world will do the same. But if you speak with confidence, people will listen. Walking with power is another key to owning your presence. People can tell how you feel about yourself just by the way you move. Someone who drags their feet, walks hesitantly, or moves without direction sends a message of uncertainty. But when you walk with purpose, with energy, with your shoulders back and head up, you tell the world that you are here to make an impact. Every step should be taken with intention. Even if you do not feel confident, moving as if you are confident will begin to shift your mindset. The way you enter a room sets the tone for how people perceive you. If you walk in looking unsure, people will assume you lack confidence. But if you step in with certainty, making eye contact, acknowledging others, and standing firm, you command respect. The first few seconds of an interaction matter. People make quick judgments based on body language. When you enter a room, do it with energy, with purpose. Let your body communicate strength before you even speak. Owning your presence also means eliminating self-doubt from your posture. Fidgeting, crossing your arms, avoiding eye contact, these habits signal nervousness. Instead, adopt open, confident gestures. Keep your hands steady, use purposeful movements, and engage with those around you. Confidence is not just internal, it is physical. The more you practice carrying yourself with power, the more natural it becomes. Your presence influences how people treat you. When you carry yourself with confidence, people respect you more. They listen more closely, they take you more seriously, and they see you as a leader. But it all starts with you. If you do not own your space, no one else will. You must decide that you deserve to be seen, to be heard, and to take up space in this world. This is not about arrogance. It is about self-belief. It is about knowing that you have value and showing it in every movement, every word, and every action. When you own your presence, you inspire others to do the same. You set the standard for how people should treat you. The world responds to those who believe in themselves. If you walk with power, speak with confidence, and stand like you belong, people will believe in you. But most importantly, you will believe in yourself.